Good morning, guys. It is Tuesday, the 6th of February, 2024. The time 7:59. Market just about to be opened, which is why I wanted to put the screen on screen, so to speak. As you can see, yesterday there was a rise of 0.7%. So that will all reset and start from zero when the market opens. If you want to keep an eye on this. So yeah, just I wanted to start that as just before the market opened, but hadn't just quite timed the music right, so here we are. So yeah, this is year 1, week 43, I think, of the FIRE journey. We're a year and 43 weeks into it. There's the market open. No change on the figure yet in terms of getting it reset. Probably means there's been no movement as yet in the market, so disregard the 0.7 and everything else here for now. So yeah, we're closing on the 2-year mark. Actually, do you know what? That looks as if that may well have jumped up quite a bit this morning because it's gone to 0.8. Anyhow, coming back to what I was saying, we're closing on the 2-year mark, and with the amount of money that's available for this, which is obviously it's theoretical money. It's on the Trading 212 practice platform. They give you £50,000 maximum practice money to play with. So currently we've got 38,480 still remaining to invest, and that should be all used up in about 6 and a bit years from now. I remember at the time I calculated it, just in terms of dividing 50,000 by if you divide 50,000 by divide it by 120, which is the weekly investment amount. So we're taking 50,000 theoretical pounds. We divide it by 120, which is the weekly investment amount, and then that tells you how many times you can do that, basically, how many weeks you can do it for. So 416 and a bit. So let's say 416. So you want to know how many years is that? So 416 divided by 52 weeks in a year. There's your 8. So that's where I come from. The figure for an 8-year FIRE journey experiment, whatever you want to call it. Just having a look at things as they stand. Now this curve here at the present time, I'm going to say that's beginning to look unsustainable to me. I would expect that to correct in the not too distant. These candlesticks are getting bigger, and it's just making me a little bit nervous from the point of view if I were hoping on a short-term return, but as it is, I am not in that position, and this is theoretical money, so it's hypothetical. I suppose the other thing to say about it is if we do this, you can see roughly where I think fair market value would be at the present times, is probably somewhere around about £90. Current price point is 74.76. Current portfolio value a bit over 13,000, up 16%. Nice round number there, just as I happen to come to that. And the other figures, as you can see, currently all in green. So with that said, guys, let's get on and put through this week's purchase for £120 of the Vanguard S&P 500 exchange traded fund. That's going to buy us about 1.6 shares. We'll send it through as a market order. That just means it's a market buy, so it'll execute at whatever price it can get on the open market as quickly as possible. I missed the price there, but okay, figures have just updated on the right hand side, so we're just under 13,500 portfolio value now. I saw a very slight movement on the green line here towards the up, which is what you would expect, because as we're buying at a higher price than we've ever bought before, that tends to drag the average purchase price up a little bit. So yeah, let's go into the notifications. As you can see, 1.605 shares purchased. We got them for 74.76. And the other notifications here, Snap. I don't know if that's Snapchat or if that is separate, or indeed if Snapchat owns other stuff as well, and that's why it's only called Snap. But down 3.2% after laying off 10% of its global workforce. Now that is interesting in a sense, in as much as often as not, getting rid of staff can cause an uptick in price. It may depend on what the necessity was to do this. So in other words, if they have had to do this because of reducing revenue or something like that, that could explain why this has been seen as a negative move, and why the price has fallen slightly. Because as I say, I have seen other instances not that long ago actually, where somebody had had a layoff and things had improved for them, and in fact we'll see that in a couple of seconds just further down here. Biggest stocks before earnings, the ones listed there: BP, Palantir, GE Healthcare, Spotify, Toyota, and Eli Lilly and Co. So here's an example of the other direction, if you like. Estee Lauder jumps 15% on layoff plans and improved sales outlook. So I think the key thing there is the improved sales outlook. But the fact of having a layoff plan does not seem to be prejudicial to price, let's say. Obviously dependent upon how many people you plan to get rid of, etc, etc, etc. Caterpillar up 5% on strong demand for mining and construction equipment. I wonder what is mined or constructed at the present time, apart from lithium and cobalt and stuff like that for making batteries. Catalent up 9.5% on 16.5 billion acquisition deal by Novo Holdings. I'm not sure if it should be concerning that I've never heard of those two companies, but there you go. They've obviously got quite a bit of money to throw about. Santander down 5% as Iran allegedly used UK accounts for sanctions evasion. It's interesting. These financial institutions every now and again seem to fall victim, I'm going to say, to some kind of issue with organised crime. In this case, it's Santander that's falling under the spotlight with these allegations about Iran making use of UK accounts. And I'm not honestly sure that this is always the financial institution's fault. The other one that comes to mind that actually seemed to be a bit more meaty, if you like, in other words, it seemed as if there was perhaps a bit more potential for the financial institution to catch what was going on, was HSBC going back. They seem to be accused of basically facilitating money laundering by criminals, or at least organised criminal organisations. And I'm pretty sure if you were to look that up, you'd probably find something on it. I haven't, but you could do. Let me just see if I have got an easy way to do that. I just want to look at HSBC money laundering and see if we find anything. Okay, well, this is a very quick Google search, as you can see. HSBC's transgressions were especially egregious. This is from Investopedia. So that's them saying it, not me. HSBC Bank USA laundered $881 million for notorious drug cartels like the Sinaloa in Mexico and Norte del Valle in Colombia. These activities weren't just oversights, they were found to result from systematic failures. So there you go. As I say, Santander, not the only financial institution to have had an issue with criminality, basically. Guys, that's going to be it for this morning. Thank you for your attention, and have a great end to your Tuesday. There's one other thing I was just going to point out, but I'm trying to remember what that was. It was basically just the figure for today so far appears to be up 0.75%. And as I was saying before, I'm not convinced that has actually corrected, that it has started from zero today, but there we go, that's what it says anyhow. So thanks for watching, and see you again next week if you are free.